Hi everyone! I've got something exciting to share with you today. Starting April 8th, we're going to do story time in the library again. I'm so excited. So it's going to be like it was before, every Friday except for the last Friday of the month at 11 o'clock. So you come down to the library and we'll sit around in the back and we'll share some stories and some songs and do a craft. I'm so excited. I can hardly wait to see you all. So for our last virtual story time today, we're going to do songs and story about elephants. It's my favorite elephant book to read at this time of the year. But first, let's start with a little welcome song, okay? Come along and sing with me, sing with me, sing with me. Come along and sing with me on this rainy morning. Come along and clap with me, clap with me, clap with me. Come along and clap with me on this rainy morning. Come along and wave with me, wave with me, wave with me. Come along and wave with me on this rainy morning. Great. The first thing we're going to do is an elephant song. Now, what do we know about elephants, everyone? Right. They're huge, aren't they? They're big and they're heavy. And when they walk, they make a big stomping noise like this. Okay? An elephant walks like this and that. He's terribly tall and he's terribly fat. He has no fingers. He has no toes. But goodness gracious, what a nose, right? Elephants have big, long noses to go with their big, tall bodies. And the story we're going to read today is about an elephant. It's a great story. It's called But No Elephants, written by Jerry Smith. And I'd like to thank Parents Magazine for letting us share the story today. Grandma Tildy lived all alone. She worked hard every day. She had no time to play. One day, a man came to her house. He was selling pets. Would you like to buy a canary bird? Asked the man. Very well, said Grandma Tildy, but no elephants. Grandma Tildy was cooking stew. The bird wanted to help, so he sang a song for her. It made Grandma Tildy happy. That night, they sat together. They sat down to eat the stew together, and it tasted better than ever before. The next day, the pet man came again. Would you like to buy a beaver? He asked. Very well, said Grandma Tildy, but no elephants. Grandma Tildy needed firewood. The beaver wanted to help, so he cut the wood with his sharp teeth. Wow, look at him. That night, they sat in front of a warm fire. Grandma Tildy went shopping. She met the pet man again. Would you like to buy a turtle? He asked. Very well, she said, but no elephants. Grandma Tildy was tired. The turtle wanted to help, so he carried her home on his back. He was very helpful. That night, Grandma Tildy washed the turtle and put him to bed. The next day it rained hard. The roof started to leak. Then someone knocked on the door. You know who it was. like to buy a woodpecker?" the pet man asked. "Very well," said Grandma Tildy, "but no elephants." She really doesn't want an elephant. The woodpecker wanted to help, so he nailed the roof down tight, and the dripping stopped. That night, they all danced together in the warm, dry house, Aunt Tildy and all her pets. The days got colder and colder. Grandma Tildy put food in jars for the winter. They were all very busy. "I don't like the cold," she said. Just then, the pet man appeared. "Would you like to buy an elephant?" he asked. "He's the only animal left, and I must leave before it snows." "No, no elephants!" shouted Grandma. She went back to her work, and the pet man left. But the elephant stayed, and it started to snow, and it kept on snowing. Uh-oh. And snowing, and snowing, and snowing. "No elephant," said Grandma Tildy. But the elephant would not go. They could not see the elephant now, but they could hear him crying, and they felt sad. "Very well," said Grandma Tildy. "You may come in." The elephant was as happy as could be. But the elephant had a problem. He could not get through the door. Uh-oh. So they all helped to push him inside. "Oh dear," said Grandma Tildy. "I hope the floor is strong. This is a very old house, you know." Outside, the snow kept falling, but inside the house, it was cozy and warm. Everyone hoped winter would go away and spring would come soon. That night, there was a loud, terrible crash. The elephant had fallen through the floor. "We cannot fix this," said Grandma Tildy. "You will just have to stay there." The winter was long, and soon the firewood was gone. The elephant was always hungry. He kept eating and eating and eating until all the food was gone. "We cannot leave, or we will freeze," said Grandma Tildy. "We cannot stay, or we will starve. What are we to do?" The elephant felt very sorry. Then he thought of a way to help. He started to walk. Can you see his feet underneath the house? And he walked, and he walked, and walked, and walked, and walked. There he is there. When he stopped, they were in a warm, sunny place. Oh, look at how beautiful that is. And that is where Grandma Tildy and her friends are today. That elephant was a big help, wasn't he? He took them all out of that cold winter to where it was nice and warm. Just like us, we're getting to be nice and warm around here too. So I have another little fun song about elephants. Okay? And you guys can help me. One elephant in the bathtub going for a swim. Knock, knock, splash, splash, come on in. Now there's two elephants in the bathtub going for a swim. Knock, knock, splash, splash, come on in. Now there's how many? 1, 2, 3 elephants in the bathtub going for a swim. Knock, knock, splash, splash, come on in. How many's next? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4 elephants in the bathtub going for a swim. Knock, knock, splash, splash, come on in. Oh my. Now there's 5 elephants in the bathtub going for a swim. Knock, knock, splash, splash, they all fell in. Can you imagine elephants in the bathtub? 5 elephants in the bathtub? Way too many, wouldn't it? Okay, everyone. I have a fun elephant craft for you. See my elephant? He's got cute ears and googly eyes and a long wrinkly nose. And I've got craft bags ready at the library for you all to pick up. You have everything in there to make your own elephant. And I'm also going to put in this fun thing, piece of paper with directions on how to draw your own elephant. And it's super simple. I think you'll have fun with that. Okay, before I do my goodbye song, I'm going to remind you all, April 8th, it's a Friday at 11 o'clock. I'll see you all here at the library for a story time. Okay? See you later, alligator, in a wild crocodile. See you soon. Oh. Give a hug, ladybug. Blow a kiss, jellyfish. See you soon, big baboon. Out the door, dinosaur. Take care, polar bear. Wave goodbye, butterfly. See everyone.